saying what I feel after seeing this very scary notification from jail. Good for him, but we all know what this means. So I thought maybe I could stream, I don't know, my reaction live. Don't know why I thought that, but since I said the stream, I guess might as well stream it. No.
Yo, my name is Jiel, and yes, as you've seen by the title of the video, I have joined Vitality, and let me tell you why, let me tell you what's going on, let me tell you what's my reason here in Vitality, and now I'm officially part of Team Vitality, so editor, you can remove the blur now. Yes, we're covering the logo with a towel. Time to change? Now, I'm officially part of Team Vitality, so editor, you can remove the blur now.
Oh, there was a blur in the chair.
Yes, we're covering the logo with a towel. Time to change some colors. Maybe red. Red is a dangerous color, which exactly what we are.
Fuck. If you don't know who this bum is, you should probably get out of here, because you're not gonna understand any part of the video. But pretty much Vitality is the strongest team in Counter-Strike esport right now, and like, he's joining Vitality. That means like someone is gonna get kicked or benched. I don't know, but something's gonna happen. Okay, so it's kind of unfortunate, but I guess they're trying to try something new. Maybe because their roster hasn't been doing too well. So
which exactly what we are as a team.
I
A dangerous team. The number one bench warmer in the world, the number two liquid standing in the world, the number three mouse standing in the world, and now we have Zywu, Rops, FlameZ, and then sometimes we'll have Mezi and sometimes we'll have Apex. That's what puts us into why I'm understanding. Apex and Mezi, they both have pregnant wives. They're expecting a child, and one of their due date is during Blast Open Porto, which is happening in
they're not dropping anyone. Oh, that's good news.
Portugal, which is a tournament I'm playing in. And then the next one, which is gonna be Apex's baby, he is due in October. And this is where I'm gonna be playing PGL Bucharest. So if everything is gonna go according to plan, I'm just gonna be playing Blast Open, which is happening in Porto, Portugal. Then also PGL Bucharest, which is happening in Romania, Bucharest. There's a chance I could be playing EWC, which is probably gonna be the playoffs. This is if Messi's baby is gonna come a little bit early. And there's a chance if I get to play EPL or some other tournament. I'm not really sure 100%, but so two tournaments I'm for sure playing in, and later we'll see what happens, if you know what I mean. And also, let me give you a short update
That's sick. That's actually sick. Thank God they're not dropping Messi. Jesus Christ. Almost had like a heart attack. I didn't know
why, and why I have not signed to a tier 1 team or a tier 2 team or a tier 3 team and whatsoever. And the reason is very simple. There were just a lot of terms that we did not agree on. Yeah, shit happens. And I really wanted to play in a tier 1 team. I really wanted to be back. I could have been back last winter. I could have been back this summer. But sometimes just things don't work out as you want to. But now I have the chance to play with Mr. Zywu, Mr. Rops, Mr. Mezi, Mr. FlameZ, and Mr. Apex. And that means I actually get to fulfill my dream. When I just started pro, I knew about Zywu. I knew about Rops. I knew about Simple. I really wanted to play with Simple. I got to play with Simple. I got to play with the GOAT himself. It was a very eye-opening experience, and I want to see how Zywu plays. I want to see how Rops plays. I want to see how FlameZ, most likely the opener of the year, plays. And also Apex, why is he such a good caller, and how Mezi becomes an anchor of the year, if you know what I mean. I'm glad for the opportunity. I'm happy Vitality reached out to me, and they were also very surprised that I didn't sign for a tier 1 team. They reached out to me and they were like, hey, what's your status? And I said, yeah, no status. I'm still a free agent. And they said, why? Why haven't you signed? Of course, I told them the details because, it's like brother-to-brother relationship, if you know what I mean. And they said, okay, we're very happy to have you. And yes, so I finally get to have my dream of playing with my favorite players, and we'll see how it goes. And currently my form is very good. As you can see on the stream, I'm getting 20 bombs, 30 bombs, 35 bombs, sometimes 0 bombs, sometimes 5 bombs, but that's how CS is. Sometimes you have a bad game, sometimes you have a good game. And most importantly, I want to fulfill the role of Messi and Apex. I want to be a good replacement for them. Of course, I don't want to replace them 1-to-1. Of course, I'm going to bring some of my things, like a little push here and there. Of course, I'm not going to be as aggressive as Apex, but team is going to be starting EWC practice right now, and I'm going to be watching some practice. I'm going to be learning. I'm going to be communicating with them. I'm going to get familiar with them, so it's not as hard slotting in, because after EWC,
he seems like
I'm going to be learning. I'm going to be communicating with them. I'm going to get familiar with them. So,
bro, what are these comments, man? What are all these comments? Bro's bonding with me. Okay. Jay and just legendary. From biggest Vitali hater to fan in 2 seconds. Like, why do people even hate Vitali? Why do we even hate Vitali? Like, what do you ever do? If this was like, if Counter Strike was more like popular, they'll say Vitali was rigging your games, and they're like Argentina, they're frauds. You know, people like to make stupid excuses when they lose. I never understand why people hate Vitali. It's just insane. It's absurd to me, bro. Jail plus trophy, nobody. Jail joining Vitali was not only my 2026 bingo card, but that's insane. Actually, it's super insane. I didn't even expect that. Vitali era ends now. Okay, buddy. Holy moly, piccaroni. Can't wait to see Jail back in tier 1 team again. Good luck, King. Ooh. Honestly, it'd be pretty fun to watch. As long as they're not dropping anyone. I mean, even if they were, like, still be happy for him. But it will be insane to watch. And I think that's about it. Get out of here, man.